sure I got everything. Hell, I'm not used to road trips. Anyway, hello and good morning. Sorry, I'm slow kicking off. I got a road trip today that I wasn't really ready for. So, let's get out of here. Hopefully I don't forget too much. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. Damn, how do I do this? I'm sitting there looking, I gotta carry a phone and a cane and a bunch of, okay, I'll figure it out. Let's see, this will go here. Oh. Okay, I got it figured out. Trying to figure out how to carry so much stuff when I have only one hand. Double J, what's up? God bless it. Whew. Sharon, hello. I'm trying to be careful with my leg. Man, I had my leg feeling perfect this morning. Then I did something and made the damn thing hurt again at the top. The muscles just almost heals and I screw it up again. I think I need a week again without doing anything. I get right at the edge where it's about to be fine and then boom, something pulls the muscle again. What's your nonsense? What didn't help is I got to work yesterday and the elevator was out. Oh my God. That was kind of a pain in the ass. I had to climb 3 flights of stairs with a cane. Hell, I don't even know how to use a cane still. So that was a big pain in the booty. David, good morning. All right, we're on a road trip. Oh hell, we better stop and get gas. So we got no gas. Bulldog Mama, hello. Paul, hello. All right. Zippity-doo-dah. We got a lot of walking today. We'll see how it goes. I've got to walk probably at least over a mile today. It's going to be a challenge. I'm probably going to be home tonight bitching and complaining. Is the car seat comfortable? Yeah, thank God it is. It's one thing about this old car. It's comfortable. Yeah, this car is old but comfy. Heidi ho, and away we go. Road trip. I may have to use the valet parking at Aramco. That'll help me not have to walk about a mile. Where I'm going is a major building and the parking is like a mile from the main entrance. It's really hardcore. Hopefully it'll be alright. One good thing about Toyota, Toyota air conditioning is the freaking best. That's a fact. Yeah, they have a valet service at the customer. They don't call it valet, but that's what it is. I'm going to use it. Mitchell, hello. I'm doing okay. I'm on the edge of getting to my next stage of betterness, but it's just not happening quick enough because I keep screwing it up. Use the valet. Yeah, I'm going to use it. Hopefully it ain't full. I'm just on the edge of moving to my next level of being okay, but I end up doing a little something that pulls my muscle again and makes it hurt. So as soon as I get, maybe this weekend I'll be able to get past that. I think this weekend, Thammer, good morning. I will not ride bike. I won't do anything. I'll put my leg up and try to see if I can get it healed more. I even had a normal walk this morning for a few minutes. Then I turned around or did something and pulled my muscle again. I'm telling you, the doctor did not, he only did the job 85%. I told him 10 times the top of my leg near my kneecap hurts. He x-rayed it. Well, it wasn't an x-ray. My muscles, tendons pulled away from the bone. Yeah, I got to go to Ramco today. I've been working for I don't know, I went back to work over a week and a half ago. But my tendons pulled from the bone near my knee I've had this type of injury before. It takes forever to heal. As far as the titanium bolts in the bone, that's all healed. Now I just got a muscle problem. Tendon problem. Let's see if I can get back today early. I'll go to the doctor. I'm going to go to a different doctor today. Tell them what's up. See if they can give me some recommendation. Burn out on half-assed doctors. They just don't seem to understand things, and you can't really reiterate it. Anyway, it is what it is. Paper City Gamer, hello. We'll stop up here and get some fuel. I better stop at each station because here, these gas stations near the highway seem to always be out of gas for some reason. Let's see what we can get done here. And for some reason, along this road at the end, these gas stations are always out of gas. There you go, just pull on out. Peckerhead. What a peckerhead. That's why PT is important. They can sport. Yes, that's true. I gotta get there. Well, is this open? I can't even tell if it's open. Okay, it's open, but the store is closed. Hey man, give me a 100 reals of 91.
91?
Yeah.
100.
And give me fatura, receipt. being out of gas. You don't have to pump your... No, there's no place to pump your own gas here. They pump everything. I think it's the same in many places in America. Still that way in New Jersey, isn't it? All right. Ryan, what's up? The whole of Asia. Yeah, the same in Philippines. You don't pump your gas, they pump it for you. And if you try to pump it, they look at you like you're crazy. They won't let you. They even lock the pump. One thing that people don't realize, Double J, in the U.S., it's a lot of BS. It's really nice that way. I admire it. I'm not into the whole self-serve bullshit, especially when I'm paying the same price. You're serving yourself and the price didn't go down. No, it's lagging because I was in a bad area. Hopefully it'll unlag soon. I doubt it, but you never know. It may delag, who knows? Let me know if it gets better. If it's going to keep lagging. You're on the farm. Oh, you got bad service. Back on the farm again. Can't wait to get back on that farm again. All right, let's turn this around a minute. We're about to get on the freeway. We're on the freeway in the desert now. There's nothing to see for the next 80 kilometers. Can't even see. Damn sun is right in my eyeballs. A lot of palm trees. You're in California. I'm in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Trying to harvest a whitetail. Man, I hate cleaning deer. Rolling now. The sun looks bright. It's always bright. It's sunny 350 days a year here. A lot of people love the sun. I'm tired of it. I like a cloudy day. Hell, when it's sunny 350 days a year, it kind of gets old. When I'm in the Philippines and you get some rain and clouds, it's like a heaven. But there, it's the opposite. Clouds mellow people out. Man, I like chill days. We never have it. It's always intense here. windshield's dirty. Let's see if I can get it cleaned up a little bit. I need new wiper blades. But there's nothing to say. It's just desert to the next town. Around 30 minutes away, we'll be back in the cities. So we got 30 minutes of desert. Nothing here. Not a thing. A few gas stations. Man, I can't see my dash even. It's so sunny. Vitamin D, yeah, I'm sure we don't have no vitamin D problem. You never know, though. It was cold last night, though. Well, cold for us. It was like 65 degrees Fahrenheit. It was a chilly night, maybe 70. You know, when you're used to 120 plus degrees and it gets half of that, it feels cold. I'm headed to Aramco headquarters. The headquarters of Saudi Aramco, the world's largest oil producer. Ba, 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 ba. And in my opinion, the only truly valuable company. They keep overrating these tech companies like they're really valuable. Shit, they don't have no product. If they don't produce it, they don't have. They're basing all their assumptions on future. Saudi has oil in the ground. It's actual money. Tech company pretending like they're worth $1 trillion. They got nothing. They don't have no inventory. How can you be worth $1 trillion? Tech can change in 5 seconds and their stuff could be obsolete. Saudi's net worth is a real net worth. It's crude oil. Hey, I don't know why they undervalue commodity companies. This used to be the highest valued company in the world. And then these tech companies come out and they value them more. I don't see how. Somebody can come out in the morning with a new technology and all the chips and everything they have is worthless. They really over-evaluate those companies. Anyway, it's a scam I'm not a part of. I just know I can see it, but it's not a part of my life. It's all hype and advertising. Yeah, it is. Somewhere up here we will have a bad signal for around a minute or two. I forget the dead zone. There's a dead zone on this highway coming up. The funny thing here is the beach is to my left around 2 miles. But this road, you'd have no idea you're near the beach. The beach is only a couple miles away. They don't value beach property here. There's thousands of miles of empty property. Yeah, out and about is okay. I still need some downtime to get my muscle all the way healed. Got the old Harley Davidson back on the road again, do you? Whoop whoop. Well, you got it on the road again, and it's winter. Got it on the road just in time for winter. It'd be too cold to ride soon. Hell, I put 1,000,000 miles on Harleys. Worst thing about riding a motorcycle is coming home in the evening after the sun goes down. It's damn cold. You seem to never have the right clothes. I guess when I was riding, I should have layered better. All this traffic on the left going to? What the hell is that about? Is there that many people commuting to come to Jebel? Now look at the traffic on the left. That's strange. Really? All that traffic going to Jebel. There ain't nothing in Jebel. You're waiting for the hover cars? I don't think that's going to happen. They'll always make them as a showcase, but you can't have people flying around. Hell, people can't even drive a car, not alone an airplane. The only way it'll ever happen if it's fully automated. You need fully autonomous flying vehicles, then you may have a chance. Yeah, if it's not fully automated, it'll never exist. I'd like to see people try to fly. Hell, ain't no way to happen. Be a whole lot of deaths. Like I say, if it's not automated, it'll be a good way to reduce population. A man can dream. Well, unfortunately, that may happen in 100 years, but not in your lifetime. Paramotor glider? Oh, hell no. I don't want none of that crap. We had a plane growing up. I've been out in planes and all that crap. I don't need it. Private aviation is not nice. Private aviation is dangerous. You're in a paraglider and you get an updraft in the wind, or you flip upside down, you're dead. All it takes is the right wind and you're dead. It's not all easy. Look at those people that they tow behind the boat on the parachutes. Hell, they get disconnected and die. Imagine being with your own engine. Man cannot fly yet. Armand, hello. view for the next 30 minutes, so I'll turn the camera around, unless you just want to look at sand and power poles. Nothing here. This is the empty part. Absolutely nothing, nada, zero here. Bunch of pipes running through the desert. Bunch of pipes and a few camels. Ain't nothing out here. The space between cities here is nothingness. Hell, from you get on the highway going to Riyadh, it's 3 hours of nothing. Kind of reminds me of going from El Paso to New Mexico. You know that stretch of drive? Anybody who's done that? Hell, there's nothing out there. You leave El Paso headed towards New Mexico, it's hours of nothingness. Hell, I started getting ads about property in El Paso. What the hell's going on? Why am I getting house ads for El Paso? El Paso sucks. Who in the hell want to live in El Paso? Got a security clearance for a driver so he could drop me off at different places. I don't have to walk so much. Damn it. I should have did that. I still can't walk much. Really. It sucks. Can't walk at all. I can scoot around the house and scoot around the office, but other than that, walking is freaking painful. It's terrible. I did get a good sleep last night, though, for a change. Instead of sleeping in my room, I slept in my computer room on that small bed that's softer. Hell, I got good sleep last night. I may have to... I need a new mattress. Still can't walk, though. And the stuff that I look up about other people who broke their femur, it takes 8 months to have 100% recovery. Hell, I got 5 more months to go. I will look for a good mattress. I need a good one. My mattress is terrible. Actually, I don't want to do anything. I'm ready to... I'm kind of like... Yeah, mattresses are not bad. I've always avoided buying a really nice mattress because I've always wanted to be able to pack my clothes and go. ATLO. I always got that mentality to only have what I can pack and leave in one day. And I shouldn't. I should be settled in, but I never do. I like to keep just enough stuff where I can pack and go at any time. I don't know why I'm that way. That reminds me, I got to do a house cleaning again this weekend. Get rid of all the... Yeah, I want to get rid of all the stuff I don't use. It's about time for Shamsuddin to get a bunch of new clothes and shoes again. That's one thing about working abroad in other countries. You never feel home and you never get settled. That's the biggest downfall. They don't make it where you can get home and settle. Like in America, people go to work, get a green card, get all the benefits of a normal person. Other countries, no. You're always temporary. You're temporary for 10 years, 1 year, 2 years. It's just always a temporary situation. They don't want permanent immigrants. I am headed to Saudi Aramco's headquarters. It's around 100 kilometers from my house to there. We have 73 kilometers to go. About 50 miles. I'll turn the camera around when we get near a city. I think in about 15-20 minutes we'll be near some towns. Man, there's a lot of Chinese cars in Saudi nowadays. It's really racking up. I bet you 25% of the cars now in Saudi are from China. I seen where Kia has a new pickup truck. Is it out in America yet? It looks pretty nice. I'd like to... that Kia pickup truck. I tried to see it. It's not available yet in the Philippines. It looks cool. It's got a tough, kind of a good look to it. They started advertising it here in Saudi. I haven't seen one in person yet. They have that Kia truck yet, Ryan, in the U.S. or no? Turn around and look. Kia Tasman. Oh, I don't know what it's called. I just see Kia pickup truck. I don't know the brand. I don't know the model name. Looks cool though. No sir, huh? I wonder if we got it in Saudi already. It's like $30,000. Not that bad. Quad cab. It seems to be around $30,000 to $40,000. You got a new GMC? GMC is real popular here for regular people, but work people always drive Toyota. What's up? Yeah, we're out and about, back to working over a week now. Back, not comfortably, but I'm out and about. I'm still suffering like hell. That'll be my way of life for 6 more months. Bunch of nonsense. Can't believe I have an injury it takes 8 months to recover from. New to you, not brand new, alright. Yeah, when I think about this accident and the time frame it takes to recover, it kind of sucks. And then I got to thinking deeper. Well, at least I don't have testicular cancer. I can make it through a healed femur. I don't think I could go through no testicular removal. I don't think that'd make me feel very manly. You're starving? Go get something to eat. That's why you need to keep a bunch of steaks in the refrigerator. That way you can throw them on, cook one out. You got home from a Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not really into the old Dunkin' Donuts. It's alright. They need to make some meat pies at Dunkin' Donuts. A pie that has meat and potatoes inside. What's that called in the UK? Shepherd's pie. They need a shepherd's pie donut. Now, I'd go back to Dunkin' Donuts if they had that. A shepherd's pie donut. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm not streaming much. A lot of my crew have moved on. I hear you. I hadn't been streaming much lately either. I just hadn't felt like it, actually. No reason. There's nowhere, nothing around. Well, that sucks. That's why you need to keep a case of Slim Jims in your console of your truck. Make sure tomorrow you get up and go buy you a box of Slim Jims. And get the ones with the cheese. That way you'll feel like you had a real snack. You know, the Slim Jim one side and the cheese on the other side. That's a good snack to keep in your console. Love those pies, really. Meat pies, nice. I haven't had shepherd's pie in a long time. Slim Jims at Costco, they're great. You need to get you a case of them. Yeah, they're good. Slim Jim will provide you a good snack at any time. Wouldn't that do it right now? A couple of Slim Jims with that slice of cheese in it, you'd be in heaven. Now, there used to be a store near the house that had 3-foot-long Slim Jims. That could be a whole meal. They had them 3-foot-long Slim Jims. Wonderful. It's kind of muggy this morning up here. Look. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's kind of hazy and foggy from the last night. It got cold and now it's heating up again. In New Orleans tomorrow. I'm going to the Ramco HQ road trip. In around another 15 minutes we'll start seeing cities. And we should hit the rush to 9 a.m. work when we get through Dammam. We should hit a couple of traffic jams along the way. cheese factory with beef sticks. Sounds good. Now I'm wanting a Slim Jim. I wouldn't mind having one myself. They don't have them here. Kind of sucks. They don't have Slim Jims here. This the U.S.? No, this is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. We are in the eastern province along the Arabian Gulf. Behind me, 2 hours, is Kuwait. In front of me is Qatar, Bahrain, the Emirates, Oman. Saudi is rich. So is America, and so is the UK, but your politicians stole all the money. Got too many corrupt people. Most countries now in the Western world are beyond help, corruption, and ate it alive. Corruption done robbed the good countries. Oh, the time change thing. I can't believe they're still doing that. They've been saying for years they're going to stop that shit. Stupid ass time change. Now you're in America, it gets dark at 4 p.m. Now everybody's depressed. Just leave the clock alone. You're right, place in the Arabian Peninsula to go to all these countries. Yeah, I can go to about any place. I can go to Kuwait, Iraq, Iran, circle around to Pakistan, Afghanistan, drive through India. I can drive to Thailand from here. You know, people back in the 60s used to drive to London from Saudi. It was a road trip to drive from here to Europe. But with the whole Syria problem and a few places, they don't do it anymore. I'm headed to Saudi Aramco, the headquarters. People used to leave here and go to London. It was a major summer road trip. You could drive to Europe. That was back when Iran was a good country. Iran used to be the Paris of the Middle East until the Ayatollah people took over. Yeah, people used to go to Iran for the most newest styles and every trending thing's happening. They let that Ayatollah people come over and ruin the whole country. I'm surprised that people haven't stood up and got rid of that yet. I know Afghanistan's done went back 100 years again. And since everybody pulled out, they're right back to their old ways. I'm headed over to Aramco headquarters to meet with people today. I know that girl in that car next to me. She's one of the head nurses at the hospital in Jebel. She must have worked a graveyard. She is an orthopedic head nurse. those idiots lane change with indicators. That's how I... Using a blinker in the Middle East is a sign of weakness. You don't use a blinker here. It makes you weak. Yeah, it's a sign of weakness. 2 million illegals been deported. That's not enough. Need to deport them all. My hip is fine, but my muscle in my leg is killing me. The bone is healed, but the muscle has not. Bone's all good and healed, but my leg muscle and tendon is terrible. I started working again around 8-9 days ago. It's been hell. Yesterday I got to the office and the elevator was out. I had to walk up 3 flights of stairs with a cane. That was torture. Total torture. Work that muscle. I hear you. It's painful as hell, though. It's like burning, terrible pain. It's not like a little soreness. It's severe pain. Crippling. It's like crippling pain. That reminds me, I got to get some medicine today. I'm out. I need to get some Mobic anti-inflammatory. That way I can make it through the night. To your neighbors, self-deported. Really? Well, let them all self-deport. I really don't care what they do, to be honest. The amount of corruption in the American government, no matter how hard we do things, it ain't gonna help. It's so corrupt, it's unbelievable. Bunch of thieves. They can fix some, but they ain't gonna fix it all. The corruption's beyond belief. The funny thing is, since the 1980s, many of these Fortune 500 companies are now worth trillions of dollars. The cost of living has raised. Everything has gone up. A decent car is $50,000. However, a guy that works his whole life at a normal job gets a $900 a month for Social Security. How does that work? You work 30, 40 years, and they give you $900 a month. Why didn't they invest the Social Security money and make it go up too? It's not free money. It's an investment deal for your life when you're old. What happened? How did everything go up 10,000%, but Social Security is about $900 a month for your average Joe working? That's not everybody, but that's your average older folk. They get about $900,000 a month. That's just crazy bullshit. Think about it. People that work regular jobs end up about $1,000 a month. They done robbed that money and never made it more money. Good, I'm back. I guess I'm back. Cost of livings went up 10,000%. So Social Security give people an extra $3. You'll get $2,200. That's good. That means you had a decent income in your life. Most people don't get that, though. They get like 1,200, not 2,000. Depends how old you are. Alright, now we're starting to hit cities. Let's look at where we're at. Oh, shit. We got road closures. Damn it. Single person needs $5,000 a month to live in California. Well, then don't live in California. Live where you can afford it. I like California, but I can't afford to live there. Not now. When you look at all your insurance, electric, and everything, even if everything's paid for, it still costs a lot to live every month. Bridge here, I guess, an overpass or something. Actually, a lot of construction, but the traffic's still moving, thank goodness. The sun's so bright I can't even see the lines on the road. You can barely see them. I'm doing all right today. Tim, what's up? Tim or Moon? They need to paint the lines a different color. Them damn white ones on a bright sunny day, you can't see them at all. Okay, now we're in the damn bumper-to-bumper traffic. This is the Dammam rush hour. All these people got to go to work in Dammam. I got 2 rush hour cities to go through. This is the first one. Now I got bumper-to-bumper. Damn it. I ain't really in a hurry, but nobody likes traffic. It don't matter either way. It's just natural to not like it. But I'm really not in a hurry. I got plenty of time. I'm not rushing. I just don't like traffic. Barracuda, what up? See that car on my left, that Jeep looking thing? That's a GWM Tank 300 Chinese car. Hell, there's so many Chinese cars. Don, great, good to see you, brother. Have a good one. Hope. Have a good evening. I'm gonna sit in traffic for a while. Yeah, there's a lot of old hot rods running around in the evening in Riyadh. Even on the weekend in the beach area, people pull out their hot rods. But this is all working people. They ain't riding no hot rods to work. You see some killer classic ones. There's some actually cool cars around here. There's some serious muscle cars in the evening in Riyadh and other cities, but just this region's all working people. They got some 65 convertibles and a few sports cars and vets, but they only come out at night. It's not their main car. This is the commuter traffic. I'm surprised how many Hellcats there are here. A lot of people got Hellcats. They must have sold 20,000 of them damn cars in Saudi. A lot in Doha. Man, they sold a lot of them. I think if it wasn't for the export market, those companies would have been hurting. Some of the best muscle cars around here. You're rebuilding a 400 SP and a 75 Nova. That's cool. I miss building an old car. I used to always have an old car I was working on. I ain't done that in years. The last old car I done was a Mustang Mach 1. 69 Mach 1. That was my last rebuild. I used to like having an old car sitting in the garage, farting around with it every now and again. Now my house in the Philippines, I don't even have enough room to put everything in the house, not alone a garage. No space living in the city in Asia. Damn place is too crowded. Hell, I can barely keep a few bicycles. I got a few bicycles taking up half the space at the house. Not alone a muscle car. Anyway, it wouldn't help to have a muscle car in the Philippines. Where are you going to drive it? You're just going to sit in traffic. Ain't no place to go. Especially in Cebu, there's no freeways. There's no highways. Wasn't a bad traffic jam. It's usually worse. I better knock on wood before it gets bad. Yeah, this is not too bad. It's usually way worse here. I don't know why these trucks are on the highway. I thought they weren't allowed on the highway till after 9 o'clock. I'm headed to Saudi Aramco, the headquarters of Saudi Aramco. I thought these trucks weren't allowed on the highway in the morning. Did they change the rule? Why are these trucks on the highway? I thought they were supposed to stay off the highway till after 9 a.m. so they don't get... Fuel got an expensive $600 50-gallon drum. Really? Yeah, but the car you're building, you ain't going to be driving it every day. So a little bit of fuel ain't going to hurt you. It's your weekend car. here comes the traffic again. See, I spoke too soon. Damn it. Hey, you just out on the weekend blowing through some fuel. And if you think about it, depending on the gearing and the rear end you have, you ain't going to be going that far anyway. Yeah, you ain't going to be going far. Put you a 411 positive traction and a 4-speed on the floor, hell, you ain't going to be going 50 miles an hour. You may get up to 100, but it'll only be for around 10 seconds. Then you'll be right back down. Hell, we tore up more cars, ripping clutches out. And then you remember back when the shift kit was available for the automatic transmission. You take off the bottom of the pan, take out some bearings, put the kit in, and then your automatic transmission would bark second gear. That tore the hell out of the transmissions and differentials and U-joints. I put a shift kit in many cars. It's the worst thing you can do. Damned old consumer car can't take those shift kits. But it was a common thing people would buy. Go down to your auto parts, get you a shift kit. I put a shift kit in all my cars. It's the worst. It tears up the U-joints. You have to put in more sturdy stuff. Hell, I even blew out a drive shaft a couple of times. That is a cheap upgrade that was fun. You put you some Flowmaster exhaust, some headers, Flowmaster exhaust, and a shift kit makes any little V8 fun. Any little V8. Doesn't take a lot of money. Headers. You broke stuff off. Everybody did. Set of headers, some Flowmasters, and a shift kit. Even a little 289 Mustang will feel like a race car. And then all that other stupid stuff you change that does nothing. Put on some sexy valve covers, sexy air cleaner, all that shit don't do anything. Put you on a chrome water pump, boy, you'd feel good. Your engine look all steel braided lines. Waste all that money under the hood that gives you no performance. It does nothing for you. People did all that shit. Add all that crap on your car. It does absolutely zero. If you spent that money on something better, you'd have more fun. Put a $400 battery in mine because it looked cool. There you go. We used to put a little nitrous on the cars. That's another thing that kills your car. It really wears out a stock engine. Superchargers and nitrous, if you don't build the engine made for that, You just tearing up your good motor. I think my biggest expense was back tires. I used to white smoke the tires off my cars. I've blown out a few clutches. You've been scared of nitrous? It ruins the engine. It does good though, but it ruins the car. That big building in front of us, that's your headquarters. We're almost there. We got to pass it, go to security, put in a bunch of numbers and get some passes for myself and my car. So we will be turning off the camera shortly. We're almost to our destination. There's your headquarters office right there, that big tall building. HQ. But this whole Saudi Aramco, it's like a damn city on itself. There's neighborhoods, golf courses. Hell, this place is full of everything. Alright. It's like a village, city of its own. They need to do it like Disneyland and have a tram service to take you to the headquarters. A city in the middle of the desert. Actually, it's a few miles from the beach. It's not that far. Welcome to Saudi Aramco visitors, 30-minute parking only to get your security in gear. All right. I got to go inside and do some shit, and then I got to go through all these gates, and I got to walk a mile and go through a building, bunch of security everywhere. See you folks later. I got to do what I do to make a living. Des, you're here and we're leaving. All right. I got to get inside and do my work. See you folks later. Ma salama. Ugh.